Okay, you guys, if you're interested in this look for an everyday look or an event just like me, let's get into it. How to do this look.
So tomorrow I'll be going to a wedding and the theme is beige. And I really wanted to try a few makeup looks to see if it would go, with the beige color and everything. Obviously my theme is silver and yeah, just gonna mix and match and play around with makeup today. So I'm starting off, my first base is I put on some moisturizer for my lip from Bobbi Brown. This is Bare Raspberry all over my lips. Just slathered that on. And I added some of this Chica Pear from Dr. Jart just on all my dark spots before applying any of the foundation. I'm going to slather this one on Jang Samu. It's a Korean like cushion. It's really good. It gives you that nice glow. And then after that, sorry, I'm only using Asian brands here, but after that, I'm gonna put on Hourglass. This is not Asian, and on the dark spots, and then settle that in and add in like a powder from Seejan, which is a Thai brand. All right, so I'm gonna put all that in because everyone has their own first few steps, which I don't think needs to change. We're just gonna play around with the eyes today. So I'll see you there. Sneak peek into the process. So I just slathered on my Hourglass. I'm just using this brush to smooth it in. I really love Hourglass concealer. It really helps me to conceal. However, it's not the in terms of under eye, it's one of the best, I think. But in terms of covering up those dark spots, I gotta put on quite a bit of reps because my dark spots are quite severe for me. Alright, we'll go see the finished process. Okay, I added in all the powders and everything. Now I'm gonna set it, alright? And I'm gonna show you what I'm using
To set my skin. So I'm using this bad boy right here. It's Charlotte Tilbury. It's the Airbrush Flawless Setting Spray, whatever. Don't feel too excited, right? But I love this thing. But when I'm doing my skincare, I sprint on this. It's a different one. So I use this for skincare and this for setting my makeup. Now I just put on as I mentioned, the cushion, the concealer,
and then the like powder, and now I'm gonna set it, right? So I don't do it just at the end. Okay, ready? Let's go. Now obviously we have to wait for it to dry a bit. So normally in the time that I'm waiting for it to dry, I just help fan it out like that. It really helps speed up the process. Now that it's pretty much dry, the first thing I usually go into just to make sure that some areas might still be wet and I don't want to mess around with it yet. I like to go into my eyebrows, and I don't, because I have a lot of eyebrows, like I literally just had to trim it. I normally just use my eyeshadow palette, which is Anastasia Beverly Hills Sultry, Mini Sultry. I just got this not too long ago, and I am still madly in love with it. I usually just pick, sorry, I usually just pick one of the colors that I feel is closer to my hair. So if you look here, I think it's that one right there. So let's go into it. I just dab a bit on my, I'm not experienced with this. I just started doing this, but I feel like it, all those white lines in your eyebrows, it really does cover it up, and it makes it look subtly, like it looks a lot nicer than when it's like all hairs. And after this, I do the eyebrow mascara, but if you forget to do this step first and you already did your eyebrow mascara, don't go back because it gets clumpy, and that's not a look we like, right? Obviously it gets messy. So I'm just using eyeshadow here. I'm not doing anything special. Like some people get like an eyebrow palette kind of look. I'm not really interested in investing in that right now because I think this one kind of does the job. I don't know. I might be wrong. If you guys think that it's worth it to get an eyebrow palette, like those palettes for your eyebrows, let me know in the comments because I might be overlooking this and it might be something worth the while, right? Now I feel like it's pretty much set my face, so because I feel like a little bit tighter, right? This spray makes it a bit tight, not like crazy tight, but I've never done Botox before, but I'm guessing this is what it feels like.
all right. I'm going to jump in with the first shade that I'm going to do. So I'm doing a silver look. So I'm going to jump in with this shade right here, right? But not too much because I'm going to do like a large cat eye because my dress is very plain. It's kind of like a suit dress. I don't want to do my eyeshadow super plain because then everything is plain because I'm doing a nude lip. Then everything's gonna be drastically plain, and too plain is a good look, right? But you gotta stand out somewhere, and I'm gonna pick the eyes for that, right? Now
As I said, I'm going to do like a liner, so I'm going to jump in with this color right here. 1 second. Boop. This color right here, right? It's going to be like a wing liner for me, so I'm going to do that. You really focus when you do this, so I'm just going to go in like that. Alright, this is obviously my first attempt. This is trial day, right? We're trialing it, so we're just going to do the best that we can. I apologize for a lot of loud noise, like there's a lot of construction around my house recently, so it's not going to be super quiet. And just FYI, if you guys are still wondering why my lips are super juicy and like we haven't even got to the lips yet, as I said in the beginning of the clip, I slathered it on with the Bobbi Brown moisturizing balm, and those things last a while. They're also really pricey, but they last when they're on your lips, which kind of makes them worth the money. Alright, we're just gonna slather it on like that, and then we're gonna do the bottom too. Now the bottom one, I'm gonna pick one that's a bit lighter. I'm gonna go with this color right here. It looks a lot lighter on the camera, but actually it's more brownish, and I'm gonna slather it on like that. Yeah, so it's not too dark, because when I put on like really dark makeup, I tend to look a lot older, which I don't want. Some people might want the mature look, right? But I just want it to look, I don't want to look young, but I don't want to look like too mature either, okay? That's just like the liner look. We're not done yet. We're gonna slather on the silver, my favorite, the silver right here, okay? We're gonna slather that on. This is literally my favorite palette. Like it's cool tone, keep that in mind. So if you're not cool tone, this might not be for you. Just slather it on like that. Obviously we have to go in with actual eyeliner soon, but this is the first basis of it. Alright, like that. And then what I like to do to make this look really stand out is I go in with a pink champagne color right there, and I do my corner of my eye. I think I put on too much. So we're still in the theme. Our eyes didn't like jump out too much, right? We're still in theme. And then another thing I really like to do to really accentuate the look and make it look bright is we're just talking about the eyes right now. So I get my Laura Mercier, and this is in the color Caviar. So the stick, essentially it's just a stick eyeshadow. Use whatever you have, but try to make sure that it's like a pink champagne-ish color like that, because we're going in the eye, under eye. Kind of scary, I know. Brighten it up a bit. Normally I do this right before my concealer, because then sometimes my concealer has like fingerprints down here, and it's not a great look, but I forgot. So we're rocking the fingerprint look today. Alright, so that's about it for the eyeshadows, but we go in with the eyeliner. I'm just using a brow it's in Thailand, so you might not know it. Retracing what we did up to here, so it's not too much, right? And then retracing it again. If you don't have like such harsh, like, you know, if you have softer eyes, I'll say that, you can drag it all the way out. I am happy with it just halfway down, like that. Alright, okay, that's pretty much the eye look. And something I always forget to do, like comment down if you're the same so I don't feel like a freaking loser, is I always forget to put on mascara or even push it up like that, like what do you call this, eyelash curler. Yeah, I always forget. I don't know what's my problem. Alright, I always go outside, and when I'm looking in the mirror, I'm like, fuck, I forgot, sorry, fudge, I forgot to put on mascara. I don't know why I always forget. It looks a lot better with mascara on. Now on the actual day, I'm obviously gonna like go from the bottom up and make sure it's like fucking perfect, right? But honestly, taking mascara off on the end of the day is not fun. So I'm just gonna like tap, like, okay, stand up, bitch. That's it. You stand up, girl. That's the eye look. However, I feel like I want to make it more silvery, so I'm gonna add in a bit more silver. The same silver, like that, just slather it on. Because I feel like the silver is, it's to die for. It's such a rich silver, and it's so subtle. So I feel like I can put in more, you know, and then it makes you look expensive, right? In my opinion. I mean, if you disagree, it's fine. Okay. So I did the eyes. That's complete. Now, should we spray it in? No, I think that's at the end. Let's spray it in at the end. So the next step, obviously, I'm not a professional, as you can see. I'm going in with a Dior, what is this called? Backstage Rosy Glow, okay? And then I'm just going to slather that on. Try to slather it on not too far. So, like, stay at the apple of your cheeks and a bit up. But that's it. Don't go too far. Right? Like that. You don't want it to go too far because then it's going to look too young. And obviously I'm putting on a lot right now. And the reason why is because I want to slather it on with this powder a bit more. This is just like baby powder, really. It just helps you like that. Okay. Settled in. I didn't put on setting spray. I don't know why I'm doing the wave. It's kind of smattery. This is Sephora. I really love this glow. I have new highlighters that I haven't even opened yet because I'm still so in love with this one, and I'm like, just keep on using it. Alright. Not put too much, just at the top, like there, and then the bottom, right here, and then the top. See? There's a bit of space, just a bit. And then down here, swoop. Alright, a bit up here to accentuate. Okay. Now, since we're going to a wedding now, I do this on special occasions, and obviously this is one. It's really dirty, and I don't feel confident showing it to you guys, but I'm trying to be real here. This is Rare Beauty Reflect, alright? So it's like a bronzer, but it does more than bronzing. So try to put the slightest dab you can. Now we're going to go all around your hairline. Alright, now get the shortest brush you can find and go throughout your hairline. This is the contouring stage. I'm just using a simple. So in this case, if you're really going to any event, I highly recommend you do your hair after all the makeup's done. But as you can see, I just straightened it a bit, not too much. I did it like in 1 minute because today's just trial day. I'm too lazy. Okay, try to go, imagine a skull. Try to go through like it's your actual skull. It's an actual skull. It's not my face. It's just a skull. Like that. Okay. It's like the contour stage. It'll help you when you're taking photos. It'll help to make your face really stand out. Right? There we go.
Okay guys, we're almost done. I know you're exhausted, as am I. I'm going in with a brow coat. This is a really nice brand from Thailand. It's for you too. It's like super budget. I think this was like only, I don't know, 60 baht. I'll put on how much that is in US dollars. And yeah, just going in. I like to, when I'm scrubbing it, I just like to really, and then here I like to curve it in, and I like to push it out a bit like that. Like that. Okay. That's pretty much the brows. Have to do my lips now. So I like to take my finger and try to put in the moisturizer. Basically, slowly take it off, okay? Now before I do my lips, let me set it off with Charlotte Tilbury really quickly, because this is the look, alright? I'm not gonna do anything more than this. And curl my hair, beautiful dress. I think it's good to go. Now we just have the lips to do. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
There we go. The hand motion, right timing. Okay, now we're going to do the lips. Now I'm starting off with a nude base, which I'm picking 105 Breakfast in Bed L'Oreal. And I'm doing it in the middle and tapping it out. Don't have to be too intense in terms of the nude look. Okay, I'm happy with that. So that's the lip. The first step, we're going in with this. This is a Korean brand again. I'm sorry if you obviously find something that's very similar. It's just like a pink tint, but this is very pink. It's like almost a Barbie pink. It's Peri Pera. It's Korean. It has like a feeling like that. So it's a liquidy thing. All I do is put it inside, like here. There we go. The thing I like about this is it's not a super tint where it really goes in and makes you look really young. This is just like a subtle. It's kind of subtle. I don't know, but in your opinion, it may not be subtle. I think it's really subtle. It just adds a bit of color, but it's not too much. So it still has that nude that I put on just recently, but then it adds in this kind of pink kick to it, you know, spice it up a bit. And yeah, I'm going to top off with or a dit, which is in the color Rosewood right here, 12. I'm just gonna top that on right here. I personally love the glossy look, so I'm just gonna put it in the middle and help tap it out. Yeah, so I think that's good. So this would be the look that I would take to the wedding that I'm going to tomorrow, and I like it. I think it's a nice look. I would just slather on some more setting spray. I go crazy on events with the setting spray, and obviously it wastes a lot of money, right? Because they're not cheap. The setting sprays are not cheap, right? But I think they're worth it, right? Because let me show you what I use when I'm at home. So when I'm at home and I want to use a setting spray, like, because I might have to go somewhere, but it's not that serious. Look at this, it's almost finished, because I usually don't go anywhere that, like, extreme where I have to use Charlotte Tilbury. So this one's Milani, and it's Make It Last. Now, if we compare it to Charlotte Tilbury, it doesn't do the job as well at all. This one is a fraction of the price. It's really, it's a really good price. I wish Charlotte Tilbury was this price, but it's not. But I have to admit, this one doesn't do the job quite as well, right? Makeup does stay on a bit, but it's like, because the reason why I put on these setting spray, my number one priority is not just for the makeup to stay, input, everything, but the dark spots that I have, and I put concealer on it, I don't want it to slip and go somewhere else and like my dark spot is revealing. That's the last thing I want. So this one still makes it revealing, but the Charlotte Tilbury one really locks it in. It really does, and it's very impressive. If for any of you wondering if I'm going to put on fake lashes on the day of the wedding, the answer is no. It's going to be like this, but I'm going to put it from the bottom up, the mascara, and make it really, really stick up. Reason being is that I hate fake lashes. I've never been able to work with them. They feel so heavy on my lashes, and I can feel them all the time, and that's all I'm thinking about when I wear them. So I will not be wearing them for sure, right? So yeah, this will be the final look, and I really, really, really love the silver. It collects with the liner. I think I might layer the liner out a bit more so it looks really fierce, kind of cat eye. Here, let's try it together. So I'm gonna go out further like that. So the silver is my everyday makeup anyways. I'm just making it more fierce by adding in that kick of liner, because I normally don't add liner. Something around here, okay, is basically the ending of my makeup for tomorrow. Yeah, so if you liked it, thank you, because I'm not the best with makeup and I'm really trying. I mean, I don't know if everyone has to do a trial day before going to an event. When I went to Harry Styles' concert, I also had a few trial days before actually attending the concert. And yeah, I'm the same with a lot of things. So if I know I'm going to an event, I'll try practicing. Obviously with concerts, I want to go with their theme even more, so I'll put my makeup on according to their theme as well. So that means that I need to practice, because I'm not the best at it, right? And yeah, with wedding, it's a beige theme, but I want to do a silver, because I feel like silver really matches with my skin tone, and it really helps me feel confident. And that's what we want to do, right? We all want to feel confident.
Okay everyone, I finalized everything. I just added a bit of curls in here, and I used my 38mm curler, which I love. It's from Japan. It's called Create Pro. Let me just show it to you guys. It's this one. I think it's the best curler on the market in Thailand. I like it more than the Vadonas or whatever, because it gives like a glow to your hair at the end, which I love. So I think this is gonna be the look with my, suit dress, and that's this color beige and silver eyeshadow. Yeah, I love it. I think it adds in all together. It settles in. So yeah, hope you guys like it.
I hope you like this video, and I hope to see you in the next one. So help me by pressing that subscribe button, hitting that notification button, and see you next time. Bye everyone!